my name is Tanya, and in today's video I'm going to be trying to punch needle a rug for the second time. I tried it once about a year ago. This is what my first creation looks like. It's pretty cute, especially from far away. This time though I decided to make something more detailed and cute, so I drew this wizard frog. And yeah, as for the tools, I have this punch needling needle, I have some leftover monk's cloth, some yarn, and a hoop. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's begin. So first things first, I needed to draw the frog on the fabric, and to do this I used like 4 different pens because the ink just really didn't want to appear on the fabric. As I was drawing it, I already noticed that some areas were very questionable. I mean, the sparkles, for example. I don't think I'll be able to save their shape. They will probably just turn into blobs. Also, the eyes, everything's just so close together and thin. I'm afraid it won't look good, but we'll see. After the design was on the fabric, I was ready to begin, but I realized I lost a threader. But I thought it was not a big deal because the hole at the top of the punch needle is big enough for me to stick the thread with my hands. At least I thought so, but of course it was impossible. They have a tool for this for a reason. So I decided to DIY it. I took a pin and I thought I'll be able to push it through along with the thread, but it didn't fit. So I thought maybe I can break it a little so that it fits. And it did fit, but it didn't hold the thread. So I thought, how about an eye pin? They have those little hoops at the top, so maybe they will hold the yarn. But it also didn't work. So I thought, hey, how about paper? I can roll it very thin and make this sort of a stick to push the thread through. But I was so annoyed at this point, and I just wanted to do what I was supposed to do this whole time instead of this, and I just couldn't make my paper stick thin enough. Oh my god, I've spent a ridiculous amount of time doing this. I cannot believe I lost that almost invisible thing. So then I noticed my baby breath flowers, and I thought I'd give it a try because their stem is very thin, and it was honestly my last hope. And it worked perfectly, maybe even better than an actual threader. So yeah, this is what I continued to use. As I said, the last time I punch needled was about a year ago, and I thought I remember perfectly how everything works. But as you can see, I did struggle a bit in the beginning. Just look at the needle. I didn't adjust it at all. It's hella long. And I also forgot that for the needle to properly work, I need to put the yarn through the little hole at the bottom of the needle. So for a moment there, I was very confused as to why it doesn't work, why I can continue to the second punch. What is it called? Punch needle instead of punch, right? Like why the thread is in the way of the needle. But yeah, I figured it out. So after this, it was pretty much smooth sailing. My phone died, so I lost a little bit of footage here, but it's honestly not a very big deal since it's pretty much the same action happening all over again. So what I love about punch needling is the lack of extra work. Like, you don't need to tie any knots, just cut the thread and you're good to go. You don't need any knots before you begin working with it too, like you need to do before you begin sewing, for example. Also, it's a very easy and very fast process, but the result is always super cute. And you're like, hey, did I just do that? It literally took me like 3 or 4 hours to do this whole thing. And compared to other stuff like clay making or embroidery, it's like supersonic speed. What I hate about it though is that my loop is super weak, even though it's like that special non-slip hoop that has a lip on one side of the hoop and a groove on the other side, which basically locks the fabric in place. Or at least it's supposed to do that, but mine just can't hold the same tension for more than a minute. And also, I don't really know how it's supposed to work or how am I supposed to hold it, but when I hold it with just my hand and I push my hand against the table, like you just saw me doing, I keep stabbing the table. So I decided to take a glass and use it like a little stand, but it just wasn't very comfortable. So after the main process was done, all I was left to do is to cut it a little bit on the front side, to cut all the excess yarn and stuff. And then I poured a lot of PVA glue on it and glued the excess fabric to the back side of the rug. And also I was supposed to glue a little piece of fabric to the back of it to just, you know, make it finished and complete, but I was planning to use felt, but I just kept forgetting to buy it, so I just decided to keep it like this because you know, I'm not selling it, it's mine, so maybe I'll just add it a bit later, I don't know. Or maybe just keep it like this, it's fine, nobody sees that side ever, so. Okay, so this is our final result. It is cute, it's not the worst. You can see that it's a frog, you can see that it's a wizard, sort of, but it was much cuter on the other side, that's for sure. So what I learned from this experience is that maybe I shouldn't do something this detailed on such a small area, I guess, or maybe it's the yarn I used. It's not very suitable for like these small precise things like pupils and sparkles that I attempted to do. Yeah, but overall it's pretty nice. I like the colors, I like how it looks, and it does make a pretty cute rug. So yeah, you can put your... Yeah, what do people even use this for? I still don't know. I have my other one that I just have sitting on my shelf for a year, and sometimes I put a glass on it. But yeah, I really love the process of making rugs. It's very fun and it's very fast. I want to make like a huge one day, but I don't really want to spend a lot of money on a big hoop. Some people do like DIY frames or something like this. Yeah, maybe I need to look into that. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!